Okay, so today we're going to discuss about Power Query Editor, which is a major part in Power BI. So Power Query Editor, to go to the Power Query Editor, we have to go first transform data here, transform data. Okay, so what is the use of Power Query Editor? So Power Query Editor is to transform data or to modify data or to cleansing the data, cleansing in the sense if there is any disturbance in the columns or rows. Okay, if you want to be add any new columns according to your requirement, so to do add a few more requirements, like to fulfill your requirements. Like for example, I have a date column here. Okay, in the date column, if you want to make some like year as one column, month as one column, date as one column, week as one column, so that's such scenarios. So we have to go for Power Query Editor. Okay, it's very important, guys, in real time also. So here, so it looks like this. Okay, Power Query Editor looks like this. So how? So once if you click on, see, Power Query Editor, how it presents. So once if you click on this transform data, so from here it takes you to this screen. Okay, so looks like this. So whatever changes here, the main thing here is the tables, whatever you loaded into Power BI, that tables available here like this. Okay, generally if you see, so whenever I loaded the tables, that presented this side. Okay, when I go to Power Query Editor, the tables are available here. Okay, so whatever changes you do on existing table, that steps will be recorded here. Okay, for example, so currently I'm financial table, else I'm going to the employee table. Okay, I'm going to employee table. So here, see, this is employee table. From this I'm going to take year from this date order. Okay, now I'll create new column. Okay, how to create new column? So you can see here, add new column. Okay, else right click. So if you right click on this table, so this many options are there. Okay, remove other columns, duplicate column, whatever options are available on top of this, that's all options mostly available in, if you do right click on the table. Okay, so if you want to operate some functions on this table to reach your requirement, there is a this options also available. If you do right click also, the options are available. Now I just click on this table, right click, okay, on this column, copy. If you copy, what will happen, this column will copy. Okay, and you can duplicate also the column. Okay, duplicate column, so this one, and you can duplicate the table also. Okay, so just see, duplicate, so the table also duplicated here. Okay, so if you want to perform any transformations or any modification, you just take a backup of your existing table so that you start your activities. Okay, so your data won't be affect here. Okay, this is my table, right? So I'll do any modification here. If I feel it's correct, then I'll go and apply here. Okay, so that I'll make it duplicate. So that is one advantage. Now here, so I just copied this column. Okay, so if you want to make it like duplicate column or add columns from example, okay, so each option will go. Okay, how it's perform, we'll see. Okay, add column from examples. If you click on this, okay, you can see here, enter sample values to create a new column. Okay, no sample values were provided. So for example, you have to select any of the column, you have to click OK, so that just a moment, right click, add column from examples. Okay, so if I enter any of the value here, so here the date 0105, this is the one. Okay, I'm just selecting here. Okay, see 1256, like what date it is, this one. Okay, the day is coming here. Okay, so according to this column I'm getting something. Like if I click on this, add column from example, again I'm selecting here, so I'll give 05, it's not coming. Okay, add column from example, enter sample values to create new column, control enter, apply, please enter more sample values. So on existing table, an existing column, whatever you give, according to that it will try to pull the data. Okay, so if I give 1, okay, I just select okay. See, so what is this taking, these dates are taking here. Okay, 1 2 5 6, you can see here. Okay, and one more thing, remove duplicates. Okay, if there is any duplicates in this column, okay, if there is any duplicates, for example 1 1 2 2 5 6, something like a 1 is repeating 2 3 times, 2 is repeating 2 3 times. In the scenario, I'll remove duplicates. Okay, if there is any duplicates, it will remove the duplicate values. Okay, so that one more thing. So here I'll show you if there is any duplicates. I'll take the backup of this financial, make it duplicate this table. So here the products are, see, it's repeating, the products are. So I'll select this, remove duplicates. See, after I remove the duplicates, this is my records. Okay, so when I remove the data here from duplicate records, you can see the removed duplicates. If you click on this into mark, it will come back to the original table shape. Okay, so this is a useful of applied steps, guys. Okay, you can see I'm selecting this. I don't want duplicate country here. Okay, Canada is repeating twice, Germany is repeating so many times, like that. Okay, I don't want. So here, see, if you are not did any changes here, okay, until unless it will be like this. Okay, source. Okay, what will be the source? Okay, so if you click on this gear button, okay, it's showing that from where this Excel file is coming, what is the source of this file. Okay, it's coming from Dell desktop overview to financial sample. Okay, so open file as Excel workbook. Okay, the format of this file is Excel workbook. Okay, that's all about this table formation. Okay, now if you go to the navigation, in navigation it will show the table, I mean the main workbook. In that, how many sub tabs, like sub sheets are there, which sheet you have taken, that is a value showing. Next, change it type, change it up. Still I didn't change anything in this table. Okay, now if I remove duplicates or if I delete this column, you can see what will happen in this applied steps. So it will record whatever changes you are doing or modifying this table, that will be add here, it will be recorded here. Okay, so if I remove, okay, any of the thing, so if I remove this column, you see here, so removed column. Okay, I removed that country column, right? So it's recorded, I removed that column. Okay, if I click on this into more, it will come roll back. Okay, see, the country column came. The same way, duplicate column, if I make it duplicate column, see, the column has been duplicated, that is this one. Okay, if I click this, so if you want, if you want, you can continue. For example, if you are not interested to maintain, so you just click on this send to mark, it will roll back to your table. Okay, so the original table comes, like whatever changes you did, that changes will go, it's coming to the original shape. Okay, and that thing. Next, right click, remove error, change type. Okay, for example, here the in each table we have some columns with values. Okay, so if you see here, the segment is there. Okay, if you click here, it will show you the format of that column value. Okay, the format of the column value. See here ABC is there, it is nothing but it's a text. Okay, that data type here is a text, it's saying. Okay, if you click here, you can see ABC, where it is, see, text. Okay, so it's saying that, so here the numbers also will have data type, and the text also, and strings also, guys. Okay, so by mistake, if Power BI taking the value as a wrong format, like this is a decimal. Okay, 1618.5 is a decimal, like point and all is there, that is a decimal values. If you want to change the format of this column values, okay, you have to click here. Okay, within column itself you will get the option. So you can see here the 1.2 is the decimal number, I want whole number. Okay, you just see, so it's coming 1618.5, something like that. Okay, I don't want the 0.5, I want them like a round figure, so I'll go for the whole number, replace current. See guys, 16181321, like that. Okay, so like that, some changes. So if you want, in some percentage, you can add, see, percentage. Okay, if you want, it is like in a some according to your requirement, guys. Okay, blindly you should not do the changes. Okay, if you want to be practice, if you want to be get some awareness, like how it works. Okay, what is each option according to your selection, so then you'll go and do changes. Okay, but don't do like for simple case, for the to do some fun of that. Okay, for practice you can. Okay, but you have to be understand how it works and what is the use of that. Now this manufacturing price is there, so just click here. So I want to be make it dollars, so the currency is it could be like in dollars, so I can give in dollar symbol. Okay, that also one case. Or here the options, like whatever you do or apply on tables. Okay, so the complete recording will happen here, in applied steps. Okay, so what is the use of that? For example, so this is my original table, just for an example, this is my original table. Okay, I'll just bring it in proportion. Okay, this is my original table. Now I am adding some changes. Okay, I'm adding some changes, but in the future, if I want to be referred like what is my original table, what columns I have been added for my requirements, so I should identify, right, so that I can understand what is these three columns coming from the table. So I added some columns here, so that columns I can be identify easily. Okay, now so sales is there here, sales is there, so you can see So decimal number, if you want to make it in decimal, that you convert into decimal. If you want to be in fixed decimal number, you can do that. Okay, the already the numbers are in whole number, so that it's showing like this. Okay, so if you want to be make it like that, you can do. Okay, so all changes you can be done. Now I will add one new column here according to this date. Okay, now what I do, so here add column. Okay, add column is there. So custom column. Okay, this option, first I'll cover this home tab options. Okay, in this home tab you can see close and apply. So whatever changes you are doing, you can close, okay, and apply. Okay, before closing this, you have to be save the changes. You can just close the Power Query editor. Okay, after that, new source setting. So here, from here also you can load the data into Power BI from new source settings. So that is nothing but a same option, whereas like this get data is there, right? The same way here also new source. Okay, so recent sources. So whatever sources, like, so whatever data bases, whatever source files you are loading into Power BI or you are using into the Power BI, that sources. Okay, sources nothing but tables. Okay, this table I am using for Power BI, right? This table I am using for Power BI for my analysis purpose, for reporting purpose, that data it is. Okay, now enter data. So you can enter the data manually in Power BI. Okay, for example, like this, I'll give employee. So this is my column, employee A, B, C, D, E, D, F, F. Okay, so salary, this is column 10, 20, 30. Okay, from which option I am taking this? Enter data. Okay, so I am creating one table. The table I am giving test. Okay, I am giving test. Just say okay. See, the test table has been created. Okay, see, so I can create the table. So in which scenarios will go for this? Okay, that I'll show you. For example, I have this employee table. So here pen is there. So I want to be do some, I will link up this test table with the pen, like what is mean. So for example, you have one table. In table, some products are there. Okay, some products are there. In that product, instead of that product, you want to be replicate some other names, like if there is an apple, so I'll give app. If there is any software company, I'll give tech. Okay, if there is any business, I'll give tech business, kind of. Okay, if you want to be calling with rename of that column values, I'll go for this creating new data here. Like I'll make it joins between the tables. Okay, if you so what I'll do here, this table are there, there is a product. Okay, I don't want this pen, cap, bat, milk, like this. Okay, I want, instead of pen, if I select the pen in other table, it has to become like some other name. Okay, so when it will applicable, you have to create one more table like this. Okay, you have to join in this table. There is a common key. In this table there is a common key, like any of the key. Okay, just imagine this is a key product. Okay, so I'll create pen, cap, bat, milk. Okay, like this I'll create. Else here I'll create like this in this table. So pen, so I can't edit this. Okay, fine. So I'll provide like a pen. So whatever data here is there, pen, cap, bat, milk, the same way I'll provide here pen bat like I'll join, okay, I'll join with this product to this product in this table, so that it will, these two tables will join. Then I'll fulfill my requirement. So if I select any of the column value, it will pass like this, right? If I select a 10, the 10 will take me, this is a date for that order, this is a product. Else if I click on this pen, it will show you for this product, this is the date, this is the sales value, right? So such scenarios we will fulfill. So we'll see that. Okay, now that is the enter data. So you can enter the data into Power BI manually. Okay, so like this. Okay, you can enter the data and you can give the table name. So what is a column, that column you can give, and you can provide the data manually here. Okay, now data source setting, this is also very important, guys. So in the data source setting, it will show you, okay, what is this path of the source table. Okay, so it's showing here, this is a user and this is a, two tables have been loaded. One is a DOB, okay, that is a date of birth. One is a financial sample data. So two folders data with the different file names I am loading here, so that has been presenting here. Okay, so if you want to change the source, like for example, so before this DOB table available in Power BI 2 folder, in the future they have moved into some other different path. Okay, so in that scenario you have to click on this change source. You have to provide what is the table path name, so that path you have to provide and save. Okay, so that it will identify from that location. Okay, so that is the data source settings. Okay, now, and guys, you can see here the below the main options are coming: close, new query, data source, parameters. Okay, so these parameters we will discuss later in coming class, is not required now, and this is not that important for this class now. Okay, just remove this. Okay, no issues. Or we are going forward this refresh preview. Okay, for example, I loaded the data. Okay, I loaded the data. If we want to be refresh, so I'll do refresh here also, or you can refresh here also. You can see the refresh option. Okay, so you can refresh from Power BI desktop also, or you can refresh from Power Query editors also. Okay, so what is the difference between this refresh preview, refresh all? Okay, so I'm seeing this table present. I'm seeing this table, preview table is nothing but, see, now I am in employee table. Okay, I am in employee table. This is called preview table. Okay, this is called preview table. So this data coming for me from the back end, for example, so this is the data. This is the data. Okay, so you can see pen, this is the data. Okay, if I do refresh preview, okay, only this table will get refresh. Okay, you'll see. So I am adding something here like a test 01022022 something. Okay, just I'm giving like this. Okay, just I'm giving like this. Okay, you see here refresh preview. See, only this table will refresh. Okay, but I loaded this many tables here, so I loaded a financial table also, I loaded, right? So that table it won't be refreshed. Okay, so preview refresh in the sense only the table which you are looking currently, that table only refresh. Refresh all means this all table get refresh. Okay, you can see, so that all tables, financial table, employee 1 table, employee 2, all tables will refresh. Okay, so that is the here refresh preview option. Okay, now properties. Okay, so what is mean by property, we'll see here. So currently you are in employee 1 table, so this is the one. Okay, so before doing modifying on the table values or columns, guys, you have to be check in which what is the currently selected table. Okay, So currently I'm in financial table. Okay, just imagine I'm in financial table. You can see selected table for this according to that table values. Okay, go to the properties. So this properties option will show what is the table of that name. Okay, you can provide any description of the table. So the table belongs to, like, for example, the table data belongs to sales details. Okay, so for your reference, okay, for your reference you can provide. So and enable load to report. Okay, so if you uncheck this, okay, this table it won't reload or refresh, it won't do. Okay, so but don't change this in real time. You don't change any check uncheck here. Include in report refresh. Okay, just now we did the refresh, right? So you don't want to be refresh this file permanently, then you can uncheck this. Okay, you can uncheck this. Yes, you can see include this query when refreshing your report in Power BI desktop and your data in refresh Power BI server. Okay, it won't refresh. Okay, so just keep it in check, no issues, just say okay. Okay, that's all about properties. Okay, just it will, you can add any description of the table. Okay, if you want to be enable the table for the refresh or not, that you can be do it here, but no need to check this. Okay, now advanced editor. So in advanced editor you can see guys, so this is my table, that this table contains this many columns. Okay, so you can see the table coming from this file, this is a source. Okay, and what are the columns are there for the table you can see here. So along with the data type, so segment column is there, the segment column is a text, the country column is there, the country column text. Okay, the product is there, that is a text. So this advanced query editor show you how many columns are there and what is the data type of that column. Okay, you can see, and when it is useful, means, for example, if you are the master in a Power BI editor, master in the sense you know what is the data type, you know what is integer, you know what is a whole number, you know many things. Okay, so what we are doing here, generally if you want to be change the format of this, like it is in a decimal, you will make it a whole number. Okay, I just made it in a whole number. So you can do changes here also, you can choose changes here also, advanced editor. Okay, so I just did from decimal number to whole number, that you can do here also. Okay, that you can do here also. Okay, the number is there, right? So I can do here also. So once you have to be provide what is the data type of your selection, you can modify here. Okay, or I'll give, see, else I'll give type is whole number, so whole number is not coming, so decimal type. Okay, something like this. Okay, so if you give like this, it will change into in required format. Okay, number, if I give number, it's showing this many. Okay, number ABA, something like that. Okay, so that and all you can do here. So instead of that, keep it number. Okay, because that is the original format of that. Okay, else close this. Okay, that is the advanced editor, is nothing but the table which is in current selection, the table properties, like how many columns are there, and each column data type it will present in advanced editor. If you want to change, if you want to be add any new column, that you can do manually here. Okay, here we are doing some, as selecting, we are taking whatever the value you want and type you want, that you are selecting manually here. Then instead of that, you can change here, that's it, no difference here. Okay, So here display options, if you click here, display line number, okay, how many lines, okay, that is okay. And you have to do practice on this, guys, okay. You practice in the sense you have to go and check the each option in Power Query Editor, how it works, okay. Now manage, so delete. For example, if I want to delete this table, if I want to delete this table, I can delete the table, I can duplicate the table, I can reference the table. Reference in the sense, for example, currently the table selected this financial, okay. If I click on delete option, the table will delete, okay. So from here also you can delete, from here also you can delete, from here also you can duplicate this table. From here right click also you can see, from right click duplicate you can do. Reference, you can see reference also it's coming in manage, also reference is coming. What is mean by reference? Okay, reference in the sense, for example, I'll click on reference, okay. So here the financial table I'm taking third time duplicate, okay. If I do any changes, like if I delete any of the column here, so I just remove other column. So when I click on remove other columns, okay, it's not impacting on this, okay. For example, so I just removed other columns option, with other columns option I removed, so I'll just close into this, okay. So here the reference is nothing but, this reference is nothing but, so you can see here the option, when you click on this reference in the sense what, create a new query that reference this query, okay. Reference in the sense, with help of this query you can create a new query. A query is nothing but, guys, here in the query topic is nothing but in Power BI, whatever changes you are applying, whatever columns you are adding, whatever manipulations you are doing, that is nothing but a query, okay. So that's all about this reference, okay. So I am just referring this financial table with duplicate of this, okay. So that is one case. Now I am going to the manage columns, choose columns, okay. If I click on choose columns, you can select, so currently I am in this financial 3 table, right. So this many columns are available. I want only segment and country, okay. Only these 2 columns will present, okay. That is a choose column option, okay. You don't want that, you just click on this append step, so that you will come back to your role, okay. Now choose column, go to the column, so which column you want to be go. So there are so many columns, like, guys, you have to be scroll here, like right side, left side, so many columns are there. So instead of that, it will present you in the list, the columns list. Here you can click here, so it will go to the particular column. So this is the column, okay. So that is nothing but choose column. So remove column, so remove column, so I am selecting this column, okay. So it will remove, okay. I want to be back that column, just remove, select, undo is nothing but undo, so it come back, okay. Now again remove column, remove other column, so I am currently selecting this, except this other columns will get removed, see, okay. Just close, so it will come back, okay. Now so here keep rows, so this all this about columns, guys, okay. This about columns in this, okay. The vertical is a right, that is a column. Rows in the sense this, okay. This is a row, this is a row, this is a row, the line, okay, the horizontal. So keep rows, so I am selecting something here, so keep rows, keep top rows, okay. Top rows, so how many rows you want, so that you have to be give the numbers. I want 10 rows from the top, see, guys, the top 10 rows comes. I don't want, just cancel, it goes, okay. So you go to the each option, Okay, go each option so that you will get the amount of that. Okay, so remove rows the same way. Okay, just do one practice so that you will understand how it's okay. So how columns are performed, same way rows opposite. Okay, so ascending order and descending order. So I am selecting unit sold, you can see ascending, so small value to top value or top value to small value. Okay, that is ascending and descending order. Split column guys. Okay, split column. Now I am selecting this. So split in the sense what? By delimiter. So by delimiter in the sense, so if there is a space, for example here United States of America is the country. I am selecting the country here, the column United States of America. So there is a space. Okay, the space I am considering. Okay, so you just say okay, one new column will add. Okay, you can see this is a new column which is I have just added. So United Canada, the first space, before space the United States is there, so that is occupying here. Okay, so just click on this, it's come back to, you can see the United States of America is there, right? So what I'm doing, I want only United States, like a before the left side before space value only I'm looking. Okay, so in that case you will go for the split column. Split column is nothing but you are splitting one column into different columns. Okay, you can see by delimiter. So you just go and check. Okay, like, and one example I show you. So here space is there. Okay, else simple exam. Okay, I'll add some data here. Okay, so this is my data. So I just preview, refresh. So you can see pen space table cap space test bat space test. Okay, so I want one new column, so I just want to be split the column. I don't want this table test after the space, after I don't want anything. Okay, I just want before space values I want. So I'll go to the split column by delimiter. You can see when I click on this column and select on this split column, automatically is selecting space, because it's the Power BI Intelligence identified there is a space. Okay, so you can see leftmost delimiter. Okay, so in that case it will take this. Okay, you just see here, see the new column I added. Okay, you can see the table where it's gone. Okay, you have to be checked before doing the changes. You have to be checked properly or thoroughly. Okay, the table how the columns are present. Okay, this is a product column. You can see the product column only one in this table. Just select here. Okay, split the column by delimiter in the sense space comma the value which is generally we are coming. Okay, so here you can see so many things are there: colon, comma, equal sign, semicolon, space. Okay, currently the space we are taking, right? Okay, the space. So if I am selecting each occurrence of the delimiter, how it's look, how the output will comes. Okay, the quotas and does nothing, you just select nothing. Okay, so if you click on OK, so you can see, so product 2, product 3. Okay, why? Because the pen, okay, the pen, this is the original column, it's the original column also dividing here. Okay, I am splitting the original column, so it's like, you know, table. Okay, the table, if you see the original column, I'll keep it, I'll take a backup of that column. Okay, I'll take the backup, duplicate. Okay, this is original column. Okay, just keep it. I'm splitting this column now. see. So the original column this, okay, this is my original column, okay, product. So on this table, on this column, I have done splitted column by delimited space. Okay, you can see table. So this table test check, okay, the table test is coming here. Okay, after that null, because there is no, after milk there is no value, after test there is no value, so null is coming. Why this check is coming? Okay, because here when I enter, I taken one more forward test here. Okay, like a, there is a two space buttons. Okay, now if you see, I just select this. So before I given two spaces guys here, two spaces, two times I given spaces here, so that it's finding that two times space is there, so that it's taking in a different column. Okay, so I'll make it one space, just save. So the Power BI intelligence works, it's robotic work. So just refresh preview. See guys, now it's came because I was enter two times space I given here, so that it's going different way. See, the space also matters for Power BI. Okay, now see, when I divided this, splitting the column, it's taking the table here, the test here, and the check here. Okay, so there is no value of here after milk, after test, so it's a null. Okay, so this is how the split column works. Okay, by numbers. Okay, by numbers. So for example, from this order date, I want to be split. Okay, so by number, so I'll give 2, the number of characters. You see what is output. See where it is, this one. Okay, so I splitted the column, right, 2, so it's taking like, so we'll see. You see guys, whatever changes I am doing, it's applying steps here. Okay, just click here, this is my original table. Okay, this is my original table. I'll keep this table, I'll remove rest of all tables. Okay, I'll keep this table, I'll remove. So keep columns, right? Okay, you just see, I just want to be split. Okay, I'll make it a duplicate of this. Okay, I'll perform on this. Okay, and duplicate column. So by number of characters, so if I give, so you can see, split column by number of characters, specify the number of characters used to split the next text column. Okay, number of characters you have to give like a 1 or 2. So just select each option and see how it works. So I given 1. Okay, so nothing is coming. Okay, nothing is coming. The same way, if you try to give 2, so split column, if I give 2, we'll see, this is virtual order date, so I make a duplicate of that, so it's splitting this many times, like, so 0, -5, 20, 22. Okay, how it's splitting? So it's splitting like, so I'm giving 2 here. So in this 2, if you see 0 and 1, it's taking as a 2, so the value here is a 0. Okay, so here 0, 5 is there, the -5 is a repeating. Okay, the -5 is a repeating. You can see it's dividing, the 0 is a 1. Okay, the 0 is the first position. Okay, the first position of the 0 is taking. After that, the month is taking. Okay, this month 0, 5. Okay, the -5. After that, it's taking 20. The 20 is this year. okay, the part of the year 2022, right? So that 20 is taking after the 22, it is splitting. Okay, it's just splitting like for each position wise is splitting. Okay, but in real time scenarios we won't do some this scenario types. Okay, you will do some changes like formatting changes and all, but such like this we won't do. Okay, for your purpose I'm saying like how it works. Okay, by position, the position in the sense what is your like a first position, second position, like a position I'm giving. If I give 2, specify position in which to split the text column. If I give 1, so where it is, okay, I'll just, so you just guys as create any of the table. Okay, just create any of the table like a sample data. Okay, just do this. Okay, now okay, this is my original column. Okay, this is my original column. Now group by function is very important, guys. Okay, this is very important. What is group by here? For example, this is a pen, this is also pen, so what is meant by group by? It's very important. So I want sum of sales by product. Okay, here I have 2 products. Okay, here I have so many products. Okay, pen, bat, milk, test, like this. Okay, so I want sum of sales by product wise in the sense, so pen is there, 2 times pen is coming. Okay, what is a product? The pen is a one product, right? So it's repeating 2 times, but I will consider the one time. And what is the sum of like a 22 for the pen products? Okay, for example, in organization they will calculate, in interview also they will ask what is a group by. Okay, so the group by function is nothing but we can group the data, or combine the data. Like for example, there is a IT department, so HR department, financial department. You want to calculate like a what is IT salaries we are giving, IT department salaries. For example, 5 people are there, so we are giving 5 lakhs. Okay, I'll give one round figure like 5 lakhs for the IT department, 2 lakhs for the finance department, 3 lakhs for the BPO department, like that I'll give. So I'm not going individually, I'm making as a group. IT is one group, HR is one group, BPO is one group, call center is one group. So for call center this is, for BPO this is, for IT is this is, for HR is like that. Okay, now if you see, this is my table. Okay, so I just added pen, the sale, pen, this is a sale. Okay, this is a date. I'll just refresh this. Yeah, the data has been refreshed. Okay, so I'll go for the group by. It's very important, guys. You just see the data. The pen, this is a order date, this is a sale, and pen, this is the order date, this is a sale. Okay, now this pen comes in one position, and this 22 like is a, it will do sum. Okay, we'll see how it works. Okay, group by, if I click on group by, see guys, so the product, okay, the product, so new column name, so I am doing total. Okay, total sum. Okay, so it's nothing but you can see here, try to understand, guys. Okay, so these 3 columns are there. I am looking sales on products. Okay, sales on products. So what is my sales on each product? Okay, now so the product I am selecting is specify the column to group by and desired output. Okay, I'm in basic format here. So here the all columns are available, guys. Okay, the all columns. So in this table, these 3 columns only available right now. I am performing on product. On product I am performing group by. Okay, so select this product. Okay, so what is the one new column I'm going to add? That column name is total sum. Operation I am giving sum. Okay, on which column? On which column you are looking? The sales. You just see. So on product I am performing group by. The column name is a sum, total sum. What operation, what aggregation you are looking? The sum. Okay, sum in the sense 10 plus 12 is 22 for this pen. Okay, wherever the product is sync, that product has to be make 1, and I want to give the total sum of that product. So that's what I am doing here. You just see the output, say okay. See guys, 22. So the pen is 22, the bad check is 15, the milk is 20, test is 20. See what happens here. So I created one new column. The column name is a total sum. I did group by. That's it. So if you close this, come back to the picture. See. Okay. So this is how the group by works. It's very important, guys. The group by. So again I am saying. So if you go to the advanced. If you go to advanced, so you can see. So in advanced you can add multiple groups here on one single table. Okay, so I am selecting product. Okay, always group by will happen. Okay, on on product, on country, on territory, like there is some standards guys. Okay, so department wise group we can do. Okay, a year wise group we can do. For example, one of the organization, they wants to know how many people join in year wise, like from 2009, 2010, 2011. In that case they do group by. Okay, group by on year they do, so that they will come to know in this year this many people got hired for the company. Okay, so the group by is nothing but it groups. Okay, see the product here is there, the pen is coming, so it make it 1. Okay, the pen is there 2 times, is the record is repeating, it's make it 1. For this product, how many sales are happening, it's made it add, like it do sum. So what aggregation you are performing, that it has been implemented here. Okay, the same way you can see here. So here, see guys, here is there any repeating dates are there? No. So for example, you can see I show you that. So I just repeat this date. Okay, I just repeat this date. Okay, this is the same date here. So I'll perform the group by now. Okay, so just where is preview, refresh preview, only for this column I want. So you can see here the date is repeating. Okay, I can perform group by. So group by in the sense, for these 3 dates it's make 1 date, and the sum of that it will give 10 plus 12 plus 15. Okay, so we'll see that group by. So on order date I am performing group by. Okay, so what's group? So this 3 same dates make it 1 date, that group by. Okay, now I'll give new column name. I'll give the new column name total. Okay, I'll give sum. On which column you are looking? On sales column. Okay, select sales. Okay, just see on which column you are looking group by, that column you have to give here. So I am looking on order the group by. The new column I am going to add, the new column name is a total. What operation you are performing? I am performing sum of operation. On which column? On this column. The sales is on column. Just click on OK. See guys, so if you see here, 3 times that this date is repeating, that 3 times date became 1, and the sum of that. Okay, the rest of are coming only one time. You can see because the dates are same, nothing is changing here, so that is coming. Okay, so this is how the group by functions works. Okay, the rest of things we'll discuss in coming session. Is very important guys. Currently in Power Query Editor we are in till home tab we are discussed. Okay, the rest of things will coming in some classes. Okay, so is there any doubts, all of you? If any doubts, I'll wind up the class.